So today, me and Eden have come strawberry picking, and we got little boxes to put our strawberries in. And you're dressed like a strawberry, yes you are. Oh my god, strawberries everywhere. Oh, I can see little bits of red. Let's go further down and then there will be less people. This is my first time strawberry picking. I'm really excited. Here's the tunnels.
Number 7's a good number.
Number 7. Let's go down here. I can't see many. They all look a bit diminished. Right. We've got to get the biggest and best strawberries. They've got to be huge. These ones look like they're dead, Eden. These ones look... Ooh. Everyone's picked the best strawberries.
That's a red one, right?
No, we want a massive fat one. These ones look like they're feeling lonely. These strawberries are poorly. My first strawberry. Look how banging it looks. You've got to dig deep for the best strawberries, Eden. I don't know why you're really zoomed in. I think I zoomed in on my strawberry and now the camera wants to continue like that. There it is, just here. Look, it's literally conjoined. Looks like a bum cheek. You can have it. I'll let you have the conjoined twin. So we have figured that the best strawberries are the other side of the thing. So I went under there. Well, I went over to the other side and there was loads of red ones. So I'm just looking underneath now because it's a bit prickly over there. And there is just so many. Loads behind there. That one's too squidgy. It's going all like that. That's cute. Going straight in my brush. Strawberry picking hack. Go the other side of the barrier. Don't go on the public side, go on the private side. Then you get much more choice. You get these big red beauties hanging down here. Best way to go is this end, but... Ooh. Oh, I've been eaten by something. Let me find one to pick. There we go, little and cute and simple. Little strawberries. So we finished strawberry picking. It was very good. Oh, my hands are very red, as you can see from the strawberry juice. Did you like it, Eden? Your first time strawberry picking?
It was good.
It was fun. Ended quicker than I thought though. Now I've got to think of something to do. Hello everybody. So I am just walking my dog after a work shift and I thought it'd be nice if I had a little chat with everybody, see how you're all doing. And I haven't really done a vlog where I've been talking in a long while. So I thought now could be the perfect opportunity. The picking was like proper fun because I'd never done that before. It was something ticked off my bucket list. I actually really enjoyed it, although some of the strawberries were a little bit deaded, shall we say. They weren't exactly very big, but they were okay. I think they were nearing the end of their season. So that video you just saw was filmed on my week off, and it was a good week off. I went Norfolk a few times. I also tried, when I was in Norfolk, I tried my first battered Mars bar, which was very, very nice. It was weird, but it tasted better than I expected. And I've also had a lockdown haircut. I'm so happy about that. As you can see, my blonde streaks are now out of my hair. Just come to the fields. Charlie's having a little run round here. Charlie! He's crazy. He loves the field. He loves being off lead. He'll go like a certain distance away and then he'll look back and be like, where are you? Like so. I felt like I've been doing so many urbexing vlogs lately, and don't get me wrong, I love urbexing, but I know not everyone's into it, it's not everyone's cup of tea, to be honest. They are my videos that get the most views and they are the ones that do seem to be the most popular, but I think there is also a lot of other videos that people want to see from me, and it's equally important to know what you guys want as well as what I want. I'm just sorting my hair out because this bit wants to just flick out like that, which is brilliant. It's the only trouble when I have it cut, it kind of flings everywhere. So short compared to what it was. It feels so strange, to be honest. It feels really strange because I've not had it like that short in ages, and thank the Lord I don't have to put up with the daily struggle of reaching the ends of my hair with a hairbrush, because oh my god, that was difficult. A fair amount has happened since I last spoke. Obviously hairdressers and beauty salons are allowed to reopen under new restrictions and rules. Shops, pubs, oh, I'm so happy the restaurants are open finally, because honestly I was losing the will to live. It's one of my favourite things to do every weekend, eat out, and I do love a pub meal out, so I'm so happy that they're able to reopen. And I was worried about some of my favourite restaurants closing because they just couldn't afford to stay open because of the lack of people coming through the doors. So I'm so glad. I mean, some restaurants have suffered really badly and aren't reopening, which is a shame. It was going to happen whatever the case. But I'm just grateful to be here, to be honest. I think we all need to be grateful for that. At the end of the day, lots of people have lost their lives. Sorry, this is getting deep, but a lot of people have lost their lives, and we have to remember that we're still here to tell the tale. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll probably have already seen this, but I've actually started horse riding. I started on my week off work. It's so amazing, but you just sorry, I thought I heard something. You just don't realise how much work goes in to horse riding. So much aching in your legs after, I found anyway. I literally felt like my legs had been widened, well they had, but it was so good, and you really feel like you've done a good workout after you've done it. My legs ached for quite a few days afterwards, and after that I was okay, but last time it didn't hurt for so long. It hurt for about a day and then that was it. So I think the aches are going to go off the more I get used to horse riding. The horse I rode last week was the one I preferred, because the week before I rode a different horse and he was a little bit I don't know, he kind of basically ate his reins, ate the stinging nettles, kept putting his head down, and I kept nearly going with him. So I was very grateful when I got Ozzy, the horse, instead. And Ozzy, although he needs a bit of a shove, not like that, but he needs a bit of get-go, he was actually a very good horse in comparison, I would say. Charlie! There you go. Charlie is going to the vets tonight because he's been licking his tail quite consistently and is making it slightly pink now, is licking it so much. And we think it could be like an anal gland problem, which can be common in dogs of his age. But obviously we just want to check he's okay, but he does keep licking it, so he does need to sort of be sorted out. Charlie! Charlie! It's like running away. I want to do more varieties of videos, I've decided, because I am kind of just sticking with urbex and vids at the minute, and like I said earlier on, I don't think that's everyone's cup of tea. I will be doing, hopefully soon, some more day in the life type day out videos, slash some not necessarily challenge videos, but like the really random ones, like eat a certain food for 24 hours, something like that. So it's kind of a challenge of a sort. I just don't want to copy other YouTubers and seem like I'm being a copycat, because that's not what I like to do. I like to be individual. Also, the reason I've been doing so many urbex vlogs is because obviously we were in lockdown. We were only allowed to go out once a day when we were, and I wanted something to do because on Saturdays I got very bored on my day off. So I think urbexing was the only thing I could think of where I didn't have to interact with anybody, I didn't need to be near anybody, and it's just ideal. So that's why I went urbexing. Obviously in the peak of the lockdown I kind of had to stay in, but just after, when there were nowhere to go but you could go out for longer, I sort of tended to go to derelict buildings. I've got a couple of vlogs that still need to come out for urbexing, but after that it will be the end of the urbexing vlogs for now, although I am planning on going somewhere derelict next month. I won't tell you actually where I'm planning on going. It's nowhere too exciting, but it's still somewhere on my to-do list. So I will definitely do some more variety as well. Another thing, I keep starting with another thing, but another thing is that I am really quite apprehensive at the moment about my holiday to Cyprus. Now, I have a holiday booked first week of September to Paphos, which is a lovely city in Cyprus. Lovely looking, I've never been, but I've been highly recommended it. However, the bad side of this is, well, Paphos is not letting anyone in. No, Cyprus isn't letting anyone in until August the 1st from the UK, because we are classed as a Category C country, which means basically we're too dangerous to go into Cyprus. Fair enough. So I think they're reevaluating the situation then, but of course that leaves me hanging, because at the moment they're saying flights can go off from Jet2 from the 15th of July, and that's all good saying that, but obviously there's certain countries not letting you in yet. Then on top of that, bearing in mind this is my first time actually going alone to an airport with my boyfriend, who also has no idea about where to go at airports, and we're newbies at this. I usually go in the UK, and I bloody wish I had done, because obviously now it's like any other time I would have been in the UK going on holiday, but this year no, I thought nice hot holiday. Of course coronavirus happens, and anyway, so I'm stressed about going as it is, because it'll be my first time flying that amount of hours on a flight. 5 hours, it's not too bad, but you know, and also all the added extras with knowing what to do when I get to the airport, because knowing me, I'll go to the wrong gate. But then you've got to have a Cyprus flight pass now, which is like I don't know if you need a test, or I think you need a test before you go, and you have to fill it out 72 hours prior to your flight, and it's just all this extra stress is really, I'm really like dreading it. And then the UK, you need a certain pass to get in, so I don't know whether, because I'm a British whether I'm a British citizen, that means I don't have to do it. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I would have to do it, because I'm still going back into the country. I probably would need to fill out all these forms to get back into my own country, which is great. There's all that on top of it, which is really stressing me out. And the fact that Jet2 are not saying anything about people with holidays to Cyprus yet. And I had to find all that information out myself. Jet2 didn't say anything. Jet2 have not emailed, they've not said anything, they've not contacted me. I've had to find out all that myself, like looking online. That was not from Jet2. They've not been the most helpful, let's put it that way. And I mean, I can understand no one knows what's going on. They clearly don't know what they're doing, because who else knows what the hell they're doing? But it's just, I really want to know what I'm doing, because it wasn't cheap. I've paid a lot of money for it. I want to know if I'm going or if I'm going next year. I'd rather, personally, if I could, I'd rather change it for free to next year. I don't want to pay either, because I think, why should I? You know what I mean? Like, why should I have to pay £50 extra to change my holiday when it's no fault of my own, it's no fault of their own, but it's no fault of mine either? I'm going to probably ring them either tomorrow, or I could even ring them today, to be honest, and see what they got to say and if we can change it, because I don't really want to go there this year now, not with everything that's happened and having to wear masks and this, that and the other, and people wearing masks everywhere, certain things not being open. It's not going to be the same. So you know what, I'd rather just go next year and hope it's a little bit better. I'd rather just book somewhere in the UK, like Tenby. I'm feeling Tenby. I absolutely loved it there, and I kind of miss it. The best night was when we went on this like pub crawl around all the pubs in Tenby, and it was so good. It was just so, the atmosphere, everyone was friendly. Had a great night that night. Feeling Tenby. We have booked a little getaway to Derbyshire, to the Peak District. I forgot to tell you that as well. So I'm really looking forward to that. That's booked for August. Fingers crossed we'll be okay. It's a bed and breakfast. The breakfast looks amazing. I am just worried about Cyprus, because I just want to know what's going on before the day. I don't want it to be cancelled like a couple of days before, because that's not very fair, and B, I want at least a chance to book another holiday. Like, booyah. Like, no, I don't want to just like do nothing for the whole week that I've booked off, like pretty much I had to do for the Isle of Wight, because obviously that got cancelled. Typical, weren't it, really? That they started like letting people go on holiday again from the 4th of July, and we came back on that day. Bloody tip. Anyway, sorry about my ranting on there. Just not knowing that I absolutely hate. I hate not knowing. I like to be nice and organised. I'm not a spontaneous person, and I just not knowing what I'm doing or when I'm going or what's going to happen, and having to do this flight pass thing, which really baffles my brain. I understand why they're doing it, but at the same time I just can do without the extra stress. I'd rather just leave it for now and change it to another time. I'm sure there are a lot of you who are possibly in the same boat as me and have holidays booked and don't know what the hell's going on. I wish you all luck, whoever out there is like me in a similar position, paid a lot of money for a holiday, and they don't know if they're going on it. I mean, the thing is, it's not the end of the world, but I just would rather know what's happening. And I would like to know if... basically, I just want to cancel it and have it next year instead. That's what I want to do. I'm probably going to go now. It's been a good walk in the field, so I will possibly leave it here. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see some more stuff like this, hit subscribe. Just comment below if you can relate right now to my situation. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.